say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
And to get us underway, that was Skylar Cole singing the Star-Spangled Banner. Happy holidays, everyone. Welcome to our coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports with two Hall of Famers, Doris Burke and Grant Hill. I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce, our reporter. Allie, take it away.
Well, Brian, last season the Nets traded away James Harden, separating what might have been the most skilled superstar trio ever. Asked if he wondered what might have been, Kevin Durant said, quote, "I'm only about what happened. We played a good brand of basketball while we were out on the floor, so you can live with that." BA?
Allie, thank you. Now a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for Kyle Kuzma.
And his scoring numbers have been moving in the right direction these past few years. He's continued to get better at adjusting to what opposing defenses are throwing at him, and he's finding ways to get buckets by any means necessary.
And now the Washington Wizards starters. At the 2 and the 3 are Beal and Avdija. In the middle, it's Porzingis with Kuzma by his side. And it's Morris in at the 1. And for the Nets, it's KD at power forward and Claxton at center. Ben Simmons is out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's O'Neal in at the 3 slot.
You know, the Wizards really came up short last season on the defensive end. They consistently struggled to get stops, which makes it twice as hard to win games.
It'll be the Wizards off the tip. Morris passes to Beal. Morris, a screen on Irving. Here's Beal. That shot is off. And Brooklyn going the other way now. Just wonder how the Wizards can remedy their defensive weaknesses from last year.
Well, BA, mindset is a big part of it. They just need to have better focus on pressuring the ball handlers and making sure shots are getting well contested.
And the Wizards with possession here. The Nets making their last shot. Kuzma for 3. Claxton with a rebound. And Durant with the big finish.
Pretty pass by Kyrie Irving. Nothing like making your teammate feel good right there.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Morris finds Kuzma. Morris, a screen on Durant. Back to Morris. Shot clock at 3. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. And some surprise teams that started out hot have not cooled down. Their fans are wondering if this is the new normal.
Well, BA, it's easy for fans to jump to that conclusion. But look, the bottom line is you can't look too far ahead. You got to stay in the moment and enjoy the ride. I wish I had done more of that when I was playing.
That free throw good for Morris. Well, the trio of KD, Kyrie, and Harden, Doris, they played just 16 games together when it was all said and done.
Just so frustrating for a Nets organization that had positioned itself to acquire that talent. But this is a real lesson about success in the NBA. You have to maximize your windows and take nothing for granted because, boy, do things change quickly.
Now here's Simmons. Taking a look at his production, averaging just over 8 points a game. Pass to Claxton. Outside Simmons. Irving with it. Lets it go from deep. Porzingis grabs the board. There's a minute 26 left in the first quarter of the game. Morris outside. Porzingis passes to Beal. Porzingis with a screen on Irving. Porzingis misses. For Brooklyn, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. And Irving, the bucket on the assist from Simmons.
This is what Ben Simmons does, guys. If someone's open, he will find him.
Irving against Beal. Out of bounds, it'll be the Nets ball. And the 8-time All-Star, Vince Carter himself, here enjoying the play of his former team.
Yeah, and they're putting on a show right now, something he'd know about. One of the all-time high flyers. His dunk contest performance in 2000 is maybe the best ever.
A full line change here for Brooklyn. The Nets have gone 3 of 4, off to a nice start. Pass to Sharp. 40 seconds left in the first quarter here. Back to Mills. Shot clock at 5. It's Warren on the wing. The wide open shot is on the money.
Well, just great recognition. Rise and fire and catch and shoot. TJ Warren says, I can do that.
Barton outside. Wright with a screen on Curry. Back to Wright. The 3 ball. Doesn't go for him. Outside Curry. Pass to Harris. Now here's Warren. And here's Mills from the arc. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. And that does it for the first quarter. Nets out in front. They lead by 5. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return.
Please give a big round of applause for your Nets.
If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And looking at what we've seen from the Nets, what do you think, guys?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
The Nets with a lead.
The people upstairs in Brooklyn have been making some very interesting moves, trying to put together a championship caliber team.
On the court right now for the Wizards. Morris and Beal are the backcourt pair. In the middle, it's Porzingis with Kuzma by his side. And it's Kispert in at the small forward position. Are those big decisions by the Nets front office difficult to deal with as players?
You know, some guys can ignore the politics, but I'm sure others do have questions at the end of the day, though. These guys just want a ball. And ultimately, I think they just roll with the punches.
Free throw is good from Durant.
There seems to me to be a quiet toughness to Kevin Durant. This is a guy who makes his own decisions, shuts out the noise, and is willing to embrace change.
And the Wizards making a change here. Avdia's checked in. And both free throws good for Durant. How about this, Doris? The Wizards haven't been to the conference finals since 1979. Unreal.
That's exactly right, B.A., and it gives you some sense of how tough it is to be successful in the NBA, because it's not that long ago that their backcourt consisted of John Wall and Bradley Beal. Many at the time considered it one of the most dangerous in the league and thought they would be here for over a decade. It does show you how hard sustained success is in the NBA.
Simmons against Morris. Simmons, no good. Washington trailing. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks a lot. Well, Brian, the Wizards have been aggressively reshaping their roster. What they haven't done is tear it down and start a rebuild. That's often the most popular route for teams stuck in the middle, but the Wizards seem to be hoping they can catch lightning in a bottle. Back to you.
No appetite for the restart, Allie. Thanks. Now here's Durant. Turned in an outstanding game against Detroit. Porzingis grabs the board.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
Morris passes to Porzingis. Kuzma with the ball. Durant covering. Count it. Good. You know, some have said those old school power forwards, guys like Charles Oakley, they're becoming outdated. You see that, Grant?
Well, first of all, the physicality in the game is no more. The way Oakley would hit you and bruise you, you can't do that in today's game. And guys like Oakley are now playing the 5 position, and they're shooting 3-pointers. So a lot of it just is because the game has changed and evolved since the 90s when Oakley dominated.
Great skill level in the game right now.
No question.
That shot off the mark. The Nets have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Here's Irving, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Irving's got his second basket of the night.
Kyrie Irving getting to that mid-range scoring ability. Sometimes it's the only shot available.
Pass to Porzingis. Who poked away.
Good awareness and range to get out there for the rebound.
Outside Durant, beyond the arc. No good on the shot. And Washington the other way now. Their last game, a win against the Suns. Looking to carry it into this one.
Yeah, they hit the court last game with some serious attitude, especially on offense.
And what surprised me was how easy they made it look. It seemed like they got something out of every possession.
And they've just built this lead by attacking the boards.
It's rebounded by Morris.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
And Beal launches from deep. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. They've done well to disrupt the opposition, playing inspired defense. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
KD, you were so on top of it defensively. How have you been able to contain them?
They're so tough, but we're playing hard. You know, guys are getting beat, but we're helping each other out, and that's what we have to do if we want to win this game.
Thanks, Kevin.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break, ready for the second half.
Welcome. All right, guys, let's break it down. It has not been the ideal start for the Washington Wizards.
They were one-dimensional on offense, all perimeter. They didn't get anything going down low. They didn't even try to do it. Establish some paint pressures, please.
And now, let's take a glance ahead at the games on the docket. Here's the upcoming schedule.
The slate absolutely gets your attention. No easy games. But this could bring out the best in the team. It's a measuring stick on how far they've come and how far they have left to go. I expect them to come out looking to prove a point.
And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books. One half to go. The Nets shooting a nice 50% for the game.
Well, with all the trade requests over the last year, the Nets started to seem like a sinking ship. But with KD still on board, a chance to stay on course, he's invested so much in this team. I'm glad to see him remain in Brooklyn.
It's KD at power forward and Claxton at center. Kyrie Irving out there with Ben Simmons. And it's O'Neal in at the 3. So that's the Nets 5. No good on the free throw.
Guys, it seems to me that what's gotten lost in all the criticism of Ben Simmons shooting is the fact that this guy is still very special at the things he is very capable of doing.
And the second free throw is good. And Simmons has taken a ton of heat recently.
He really has, B.A., but it seems to me he's ready to prove his doubters wrong. Maybe he uses all that criticism as motivation to finally improve his shooting, because absolutely on the defensive end, this guy is a terror. And in transition, he puts a ton of pressure on you.
Yep, that one goes. Simmons has got 5.
6'11", 240 pounds, able to absorb contact. Ben Simmons, easy work.
Porzingis with a screen on Simmons. Blocked!
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
To the middle. Here's Claxton. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Stepping the line with 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Well, Grant, we're seeing players extend their careers. Often diet plays a big role. How important was that in your day, and how important do you think that is now?
It's so important. The food you put into your body, the rest, the recovery, all of that plays a role in extending your career and having great longevity along the way.
No good on the second free throw.
Wait, think about Daniel Gafford being picked in the 2nd round back in 2019. But guys, in 2021, that young man started to find his stride.
And again, Washington, no good.
Well, an 0-for-3 start to the half. You need to pick it up and start to put some pressure on your opponent.
Pass to Irving. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to be on Bradley Beal.
This guy is as difficult to cover as there is in the NBA. Kyrie Irving, the master at drawing contact.
And he drops the first. And with Gafford, Doris, he earned a 3-year, $40 million deal.
He did, B.A., and it had everything to do with what he showed as a starting caliber center in the league. His rebounding, his rim protection, and his value as a vertical threat at the cup, all very worthy of that contract.
Sharp, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Curry comes in for O'Neal. Both free throws good from Irving.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
There's a screen. Barton with it. Irving picks him up, and here's Wright from the arc. Tries again, and count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out.
And to me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
Thomas, he's checked in for Brooklyn.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And the free throw, no good. Well, the Nets shooting has been good. 54% on this one. Mills finds Warren. Pulls up at the elbow. On the wing, Curry. Over Kispert. And Gafford with the block. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Gafford. And we have to take another look at that block.
Yeah, I love that they maintain the defensive energy even when they're behind.
.103 left in the third. Clock at 4. Second chance effort. Mills, no good.
He just couldn't finish the job that time, and too bad, because it was a nice look.
And And the dunk by Gafford.
DeLon Wright proving that he is an excellent decision maker on the offensive end. Teammate open, let me find him.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Pass to Thomas. And Gafford with the block. To the paint. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
Well, you can see the eagerness to contribute from Rui Hachimura. Finds the open man, willing to facilitate.
15 seconds left in the third quarter. Now Warren, looking at his numbers, putting up 8 points a game. From deep, it's not going to go for him. And so it's Brooklyn closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. More 2K action in just a moment. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. Washington trailing. So on the floor for the Wizards. Avdia and Kuzma, they make up the forwards. Morris and Beal are the backcourt pair. And it's Porzingis in at the center position, locking down the middle. The Nets shooting around 39%. They'd like to get that higher. Here's Durant. And Durant with the big finish.
That's about positioning and length, and Kevin Durant gets up and is ready for the throwdown.
Beal against Irving. Here's Beal. Over Irving. And too long on the shot.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Now here's Kuzma. Morris passes to Beal.
I like the mentality by Beal. Takes it inside, mixes it up a little bit. Nice.
Shooting for Washington. Bradley Beal at the line with 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
What we know about Bradley Beal, guys, one of the best scorers in the game. To me, him rounding out his playmaking and the setup ability of his teammates has changed who he is.
Hits one, then misses the second attempt from the line. The Nets with the lead. Irving for 3. Rebounded by Kuzma. 1:49 left in the game. Beal, the pass to Porzingis. And he makes it.
See, I'm not going to fault the defensive effort there. That is just Kristaps Porzingis being a tough matchup for anyone on the floor.
That was another look at our Mobile One drive of the game just a moment ago.
They're trying to come back in this game. No, bottom line, it's about energy and effort, exemplified by a possession like that.
Here's O'Neal. And Claxton gets the bucket. And the Nets lead by 8.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
Irving against Beal. From the stripe. The shot that time not on target. And Brooklyn going the other way now. Durant against Beal. And Porzingis with the block.
Kristaps Porzingis has proven over the course of his young career that he is willing to be a force as a shot blocker.
Beal to pass to Porzingis. Off target with the three. There's 45 seconds left in the fourth quarter. From 9 feet out, and he hits the jumper. And now a 12-point Nets lead.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
Now here's Morris. Here's the three. Porzingis misses. 19 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Sumner, guarded by Morris. Here's Sumner. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, B.A. They played with great intensity on both ends of the floor, and they didn't allow their mistakes to get the better of them.
Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
I'm here with Ben Simmons, and Ben, you were setting the table. How aggressive were you looking to be, attacking and finding your open teammates?
Trying to make plays. That's what I do. I try to share the ball, try to make the right play, so I'm happy I did that.
And you do it well. Thanks, Ben.
Allie, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Doris Burke, and Grant